I want to break this down and try to make sense of it in words, because a lot of people, and including myself in the past, we get so caught up in expectation for things to play out a certain way in order for us to find our peace and find as if life is finally, working in our favor. And the thing is this, it doesn't work like that. You cannot sit around waiting for, this pathway forward to play out the way you had it, programmed in your mind, this plan that you set up, that it can only go that way in order for you to obtain peace within you, happiness within you, to walk a path of fulfillment. So people will always look at their situations, the negative stuff going on, and the more they hold on to all of that negativity, it keeps feeding out this same energy of that horrible situation that is playing out in their lives. You are constantly giving your power, your energy, your force within you. It keeps being projected out and feeding that same dynamic that you don't want in your world. And this is what I am really trying to make sense of it for anyone who's stuck in this way of living life in this, like, all their focus going towards these blockages and these doors closing in their faces and stuff. It is because you are unintentionally giving all your power away into these experiences that bring you so much pain. You are stuck in a prison, basically. You are held in a cage. Your freedom is on the other side of that. So if there are people that are bringing you this hurt and keeping you in this low vibration, they grow from that. You feed all the nastiness within them by sticking around and allowing it to cut you down over and over again. You feed their demons, because nobody again is evil. They're stuck in their ego, but so are you. Unintentionally, you may feel like a victim, but even victimization, that's pure ego as well. To categorize, negative energy is negative energy, plain and simple. But the way how we transmute energy, that's our individual choice. We all can do it. We all have the ability to do it. It's making a choice that no matter what the outcome is going to be, you are going to choose better for yourself. You are choosing to step into the light. You are choosing to surrender all the negativity. You're not surrendering your desires of what you wish to come into play. You're just surrendering the negative frequency that you are projecting out into that situation. That is all. That's the shift. That's the change. It is making a conscious decision, because yes, it's not easy to get to this place. You have to retrain your mind to tick like this, where you have to be so consciously aware. And this is why I'm a big believer in journaling my thoughts, because when I journal where my head's at, I can see it right in front of me. What is going on inside of me, to make sure I can pull myself back into alignment to the energy I consciously want to put out into the world, right? So this is how you take your power back. This is how you stop feeding the monsters around you. This is how you stop feeding the egocentric people that have been, in your life for as long as you can remember. And you can think you're in a good place. You can honestly think you're in a good place at times, where you're like, oh, right now something's gone right, but you're looking again for an experience to give you that validation, that feedback that I'm on the right track. You should not start from that point, because it's going to set you up to fail over time. You need nothing on the outside to come back at you and give you confirmation that you're on the right track. All you need is your own light to be switched on within you. You are the only one who can do it. You do that by going within and looking at your internal dialogue. Look at where your thoughts are. Look at, before you step into anything, any dynamic with any other living being on this earth, stop and think. If I put this energy, is it coming from a place of hostility? Is it coming from a place of bitterness, of anger? Like, where's it coming from? If you're going to act out and step into something like that, with that kind of frequency coming out of you, I can tell you this, you are remaining stuck in the web of shit. Like, honestly, this is what I found out for myself. This is the toxicity that we get caught up in, that we so blindly, keep stepping into and thinking, why isn't things changing? Things can only change by you making a choice to invest positivity, to invest light into your life, by projecting as much light as you can into the shadows, into the darkness. This is how we light it up, our situation. You don't get to determine the steps forward. You don't get to. You can have a vision. Yeah, hold your vision. Damn right, I hold my vision every single day. I will put out there what I wish to bring into my world, but I'm not going to fill in the steps forward. I'm going to allow it to present itself and then stop and think, do I take a step into this? Every situation that's presented to me now, I will stop and evaluate how I'm going to actually invest into that and read what's coming back toward me with everything, right? I don't allow people and their bitterness and their burdens and their demons, whatever it is, I don't allow it to interfere with my inner peace. That is our choice. That is the power that nobody, I don't care how bad it is, no one can take that from you. When you make the conscious choice to not feed back that same low frequency energy into a situation. I'm very passionate about this because I've lived it and I've felt it, and it is a nightmare. You cannot make anybody choose this for themselves. This is the truth. But there is a way out, and this is the only way out. It's by taking yourself out of this false reality, this 3D world. What you see happening before you, all the pain, all the hurt, that is what triggers you. And it's triggering you to go within yourself and shake it up within you and completely transform your internal state of being. What have you got to lose in life? What have you got to lose to give yourself a go at living with harmony and peace? This is what I don't understand. Give it a go. If life is shit, if it's just been a drag and it's heavy and it's miserable, step it up, light it up. This is how I see it anyway.